You didn't click this by mistake. Something in you knows it's time. Time to lock in, to stop letting the world yank you around like a sock in a washing machine. You're tired of it, aren't you? People think they know you. They think they can predict your next move. They assume you're going to hit snooze again, scroll for an hour, procrastinate, say, I'll start Monday. But what if you became so focused, so locked in, they couldn't even guess your next move? Not because you're mysterious, not because you're shady, but because you're finally too dialed in on your purpose to even show up for their nonsense. Let me ask you something. When's the last time you were truly locked in? I'm talking phone flipped over, tunnel vision, mind like a monk, heart like a lion, type of locked in. Yeah, been a while, huh? We live in the loudest time in human history. Distractions aren't just around us, they chase us. Your phone buzzes like it's got separation anxiety. Your brain's flipping through tabs like it's Chrome on a Monday morning, and every 5 minutes, someone's telling you what you should care about. It's exhausting. But here's the truth they don't want to admit. Focus is a superpower now. Not a skill, a superpower. You become focused. You become dangerous. Not in a villain way, but in a they don't know what you're cooking, so they can't stop it kind of way. See, most people move like they're in a group project with the universe, always waiting, waiting on the perfect time, waiting for motivation, waiting for permission. Let me tell you a secret. The people who win, they stopped waiting. They built their focus like a wall, brick by brick, day by day, until nothing could knock it down. Not likes, not opinions, not the weather, not Mercury in retrograde. Nothing. Let me tell you a story. There's a man. Let's call him Marcus. Marcus used to be just like us. Woke up late, checked his phone first thing, scrolled until he was emotionally drained by 9:12 a.m. Tried to work, got distracted, watched a video on how to stop getting distracted, then got distracted again. You know the cycle. One day, Marcus hits a breaking point. He's lying in bed, 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling. He feels it, that ache in his chest. Not heartburn, not pizza regret. That other ache. The ache of potential, going to waste. And something clicks. He doesn't scream. He doesn't make a TikTok about it. He just decides. He gets up the next day and does something insane. He leaves his phone in another room. I know. Wild, right? Then he starts with one goal. One. Write for 30 minutes, just 30. Not 10 hours. Not build an empire before breakfast. Just 30 focused minutes. And he keeps doing it, day after day. After a while, Marcus becomes unrecognizable. Not because he changed his clothes. Not because he posted, I'm in my grind era. But because he stopped explaining himself and started building quietly. And you know what happened? People stopped predicting him. Because they couldn't. He wasn't showing them breadcrumbs anymore. He was baking the whole damn loaf in silence. That can be you. I'm not saying delete your socials and move to the mountains. Unless you want to, then cool. I hear the mountains are peaceful. I'm saying this. You don't have to announce your focus. Just live it. Stop being available for everything. You don't have to reply in 3 seconds. You're not a customer service agent for other people's drama. You ever notice how people panic when you don't respond fast? Yeah. That's because they're used to you being distracted. Train them differently. Be so locked in, they assume you're in witness protection. Be so focused, they don't even ask what you're up to anymore. They just say, damn, they're on something, I don't know what, but it's working. Let me be clear. Focus doesn't mean hustle until your eyeballs bleed. Focus means you say, this matters. Everything else can wait. It means you're not falling for every clickbait, every trend, every this'll only take a minute trap. You ever tried doing something important and your brain offers you 17 other options? Hey, should we reorganize the sock drawer? No, brain, we're writing. But what if we start a candle business? No, brain, we're writing. Okay, but just one YouTube video for inspiration. Shut up, brain. You have to train your brain like a puppy. Sit, stay, focus. Don't let it pee all over your attention. Here's the part nobody says out loud. Sometimes focus is lonely. While you're focused, your friends are out. While you're building, people are partying. While you're silent, others are loud. And you'll doubt yourself. You'll think, am I missing out? Is this worth it? Why does this feel hard? But then, one day, something clicks. You finish that project. You lose that weight. You get that opportunity. You level up. And you realize the real fear wasn't missing out. It was never becoming who you were meant to be. Let me say that again. The real fear is never becoming who you were meant to be. You don't owe anyone your distractions. You don't owe them your energy, your time, your instant replies. You owe yourself your focus, because what you focus on grows. You focus on drama, you get chaos. You focus on doubt, you get hesitation. But you focus on growth, you get momentum. You focus on healing, you get peace. You focus on your craft, you get greatness. And greatness, my friend, does not post daily updates. It builds in silence. Now, let's be real for a second. This isn't a one-time switch. Focus is like brushing your teeth. You don't do it once and then you're done forever. Well, hopefully not. It's daily, it's boring sometimes, it's repetitive, it's quiet. But that's where the power is. That's where the transformation happens. Not in the hype, not in the dopamine, but in those unsexy, quiet hours where nobody claps for you, but you show up anyway. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, pick one thing, just one, and show up for it. Fully, focused. No multitasking. No distractions dressed up as quick breaks. I don't care if it's reading, writing, lifting, learning, meditating, painting spoons. Whatever it is, go all in. Build that muscle. Train that focus. And watch what happens. You'll start walking different, thinking different, choosing different. People will say, "You've changed." And you'll say, "Damn right I did." Because the old you was predictable, distracted, always doubting. But the new you, focused, quiet, dangerous. Final thing I'll say, and I need you to hear this. You are not behind. You're not too late. You're not broken. You're just distracted. And once you clear the noise, once you stop trying to be everywhere for everyone, and just be present for your purpose, that's when you become unstoppable. So become so focused, they can't predict you because they don't even see you coming. And when you finally show up, they'll know. You are worth the wait. Now go. You got work to do. And this time, you're doing it with focus. Let's get it.